So it's been a minute since my last video, and I've had one or two that I tried to make that wasn't able to justify uploading. They were too ranty, not good enough. And by the end of the week, as the deadline for the utility bill came near, I ended up being short exactly as much money as I didn't get from selling a bike. And the whole week was full of, well, why don't you put it on Marketplace? I got to be on Facebook to put it on Marketplace. I'm not opening a Facebook account just to do that. And I ground out the week, and by Friday afternoon, I actually had the cash that I could choose between putting gas in the car to deliver Friday night or keep it and have gas or pay the bill. And so then by the end of the night on Friday, having put the money in the bank and went ahead and paid the bill because I was like, I'm not screwing around with this. I took the money and paid the bill and had to take $10 to put into my gas tank to be able to drive at night. 8 of that came out of my bank bag, so that wasn't even really money I had to spend because if somebody wanted me to make change, I'd be screwed. By the end of Friday evening, total of 2 runs, a whopping 2 runs, one of which was a stiff. And the other one was a $3 tip, which was still less than 10%. It left me walking out on a 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock shift with $11 in cash. And I put the $8 back in my bank to square that away for today, leaving me with 3. So then I worked all day today. I ended up taking 4 deliveries. The tips were quite handsome. Come out with $54 plus the $3 in my pocket. I bought a pack of cigarettes because I've been smoking off this old bag of ends of bags and they don't roll good. So I wanted to have something so the next day that I drive, I don't have to be rolling a cigarette in between. It's filling the car up with tobacco, right? So I get my cigarettes and I head home. And so the thing was, Wednesday night, was it Wednesday? No, it was Friday night. It was last night. I got home from work and Samira was completely covered in some kind of slime on her back half. I'd given her a tummy massage that she like was really leaning into, and I got the JBL speaker out and had a 50 hertz vibration with a pulse on it, and I put it up against her side, and like her gut was swollen, and she was obviously in pain. Her hips were starting to kind of splay a little bit, and so then I give her this tummy massage, and I go to work, and I come home, and she's covered in slime, and she disgorged like 2 to 3 cups of some kind of weird green yellow liquid that I think was from her reproductive areas that had gathered up or whatever. But however it was, her stomach wasn't as hard. And of course, the other cats are treating her like she's sick. So I gave her a bath, kept after her, took care of her. She seems to be okay. She just was literally stopped up in some way or another and now is not. So then all night I had a hard time sleeping. Had her near me, having to wake up and just, paranoid and checking to make sure. And then try and manage the other cats because they want to go in and out and they're all upset and bothered and whatever. And so I didn't sleep well and I was just a minute or two late to work today. And then I do my thing and I make okay money and I come home. Well, so I come home and it's just starting to sprinkle and I get all the stuff out of my car and I start walking down the driveway and I notice a little movement next to my truck. And come here, Bubba. Come here. I have this lovely lady that was hanging out at my house. I don't know where she came from. She doesn't have a name tag. She doesn't appear to be microchipped. And she had a chain choker, not the bite kind, but the just pull-on choke that was attached to a torn leash. So I don't know if she was tied up or what the deal was. But she came right up to me, super nice. I led her onto the porch after I cleared the cats out, got her a little bit of food and water, and she scarfed them down and then wanted to come inside. And I was like, well, hold up. And so I tend to the cats, make sure that Samira hasn't disgorged more fluid or anything. She seems to be okay. And so I let this dog into the front fireplace room and closed the other sliding door. Kind of kept her closed off and do a little bit of cleaning and picking up. This place really wasn't safe for a dog. And I don't have food. I managed to dig out. I had an old gravity waterer from the dog that we had when I was married, and got a can of chicken and some peas out. She ate the chicken, didn't really touch the peas, but dogs can eat peas, so we'll see. But she was freaking hungry. So, and she's not ribsy, but she is a little skinny. She's fairly muscular. Definitely a pit bull or pit bull mix. She's Staffordshire and I don't know, American pit bull or something else. There's a weird gray on her. She might have a little boxer to her. I don't know, but she's at least a half staffy, which is a lovely animal. So if nobody comes around looking, if I don't hear anything about a missing dog, then I let her stay with me as long as I can. I was not expecting this today at all. I'm really glad that my cat is not as sick, hopefully, as she seemed to be, because I also can't afford the vet bills for that. I certainly can't actually afford the dog food either, which I'm going to have to be getting. But hopefully the, provision comes that, what I need is what I receive at the very least, because now I have 6 animals living here instead of 5, and cats are a little bit different story than a dog. A pit bull eats a lot of food, so she's was just whining at the door. She wasn't pawing or scratch or nothing. She was very polite. She knows how to sit. She knows how to shake. Very treat centric, very similar to the situation with the dog that we had when I was married. And that one we picked up at a shelter, and then she had obviously been abandoned. Now, I've taken this pupper outside a few times because I've had to go out to my car to get stuff, and she had to go out and go potty and whatever. And every time a car would come down the gravel road, she put her ears up and listen. And a car starts driving away, she start barking. And that tells me pretty much what I need to know. So I don't have a name for this lady yet. She's not especially responded to anything yet, so I'm kind of running through names until something is close to what she was called or something that she likes to hear. Kind of leaning towards something like Honey or Sandy, or I don't know, kind of thinking like Sananda, because that can still be shortened to Sandy, because she's a sandy-colored pibble. She got a little bit of white on her neck, so she's kind of a deer in that sense. Crossed my mind to call her Pitney Venti, but I don't know that that's really good. But anyways, yeah, she's very lovely. She's got golden eyes with a little bit of blue around them, so I wonder if maybe... It was funny because a manager and married to my cousin, and their daughter, my second cousin, was talking about her dog, and she's got one that is part pit bull and part, I think he said German Shepherd, and part blue heeler. So, I don't know, but this dog's also seems to maybe have a little bit of the heeler eyes to her, so she's a mix of some sort. She's already located all the stuffy toys that the cats had that they weren't playing with. She's found all 4 tennis balls that were on the floor. And so far has been extremely chill. So, yeah, my cats are agitated, to be sure. I don't think those two are coming down quite anytime soon. But the cool thing with being able to bring a dog in is that they have all kinds of high places to hide. So, this lady here, I don't even know. I mean, she's a sweetheart. She is a lovely sweetheart. Yes, she is. Oh, scratching on the thing. Yeah. She's a lovely girl. Very beautiful. Very beautiful girl. She is super nice. Super nice girl. Look at that. Look at that grin. So if anybody watching this is inclined to do so, I'm going to put my PayPal link in the description if you would like to contribute toward my ability to take care of feeding and keeping this pupper, as well as my other responsibilities. Please feel free to donate. Anything is appreciated. If you'd like, I will shout you out on the channel if you do donate. And if you don't want me to, I believe you can leave a note in the donation and say, don't say my name. But if you want me to shout you out, I will. And don't give me no debated fake names, because I won't say them. So, yeah. She's a girl. She's not had a litter of pups yet that I'm aware. I don't know that she's even been, I don't know if I haven't seen a scar yet to find out if she's been spayed. But I'm going to say she's probably 2 or 3 years old. Beautiful russet golden color. A little bit of gray on the snoot. Full tail, full ears, and just charming and polite. Extremely polite. And her claws are a little bit long, so I don't know how long she's been on the run, or I don't know. The back ones are worn down, the front ones are not, so I don't even know what the deal is. But anyways, I will go ahead and upload this video. You say, hi everybody, I am new here, and Rob could use your help. Look at that beautiful sweetheart. Them beautiful eyes. Yeah. So if you'd like to help me help her, there's going to be a link in the description below. 1 Rob 6 cats. It's not accurate, but I can't change it. So anyways, thank you for watching.